We've had a lovely Saturday. It was going to be sunny, so we've decided to go on a mountain hike. A small one, but yet it was nice. I'm going to call out one of our friends who actually suggested to go to the mountains, and then he didn't show up. But that was fine because we had a great time. I feel so relaxed when we go up to the mountain, because we live in a city that's not that great. I'm not very fond of it, but on the positive, we live near the mountain, so when the weather is good, we could go on hikes. Actually, there are several mountains. This city is surrounded by mountains. That's a pretty good deal if you want to run away a bit from everyday urban life, clear your mind and touch grass, but in the more literal sense. As we were climbing up to the peak named Ushite, or the ears, because it actually is like one peak that has two, it's like the two towers, but more rocky and without the evil eye in between. I think that's a good feature, that there's no evil eye between the two peaks. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. What was I saying? Yeah, as we were climbing up, the weather was really interesting. It was kind of sunny, but then clouds came. They came in such an interesting way. We saw that the clouds are forming a big ring around the city. In the middle, where the city is, there's no clouds. Where we were, clouds and lots of wind. It looks so magical, so amazing and whimsical. I started speculating that that's a big ritual and there's some magic that protects this city, and now there's going an attack and this thing is just keeping all the clouds away. The hike was great, and so it happened that in the same day we had tickets to see Princess Mononoke on the big screen, which was very exciting because we're all fans, but we've never seen it on the big screen. For those of you who know the plot, the theme of the day with nature and magic, it was fitting like a glove. Well, that's almost a glove, but you get the point. The experience for watching Princess Mononoke on the big screen for the first time was amazing, and you could tell that everyone that came was glued to their chair, because each time there was an absolute silent moment. You couldn't hear a drop. Everyone was absolutely silent and captivated about what they're seeing. And man, it moved me. I've seen it with new eyes. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. It was even better than I remembered, and I saw it with the eyes of present me, which was very interesting because I think I have changed quite a bit in the past years, and some of the themes hit harder than before, which was a very interesting experience for me. Nothing Gold Can Stay by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay. I felt like reading this poem to you because I think it's a beautiful way to talk about how everything is cyclical and the beauty of nature lasts short, but even though the life ends, there is new life waiting to come forth. This whole experience that we've had this Saturday with my girlfriend and with my friends was very inspiring, and I wanted to try something new. Because of one of my friends, I've had an eye for one of his hobbies, that is wood carving, and I felt like I wanted to try it myself, because when I was young I used to carve some stuff. I wanted to renew that childhood memory that my friend reminded me of, so I purchased some carving tools for myself and waited a bit. After a while they came. It was very nice because they came just a couple of days after that Saturday. I wanted to start with something that would be successful, hopefully, and not make it overcomplicated or big. That is why I decided I'm going to try making a little statue of a sprout spirit. If you don't know about them, I'm going to tell you about it. They're a little mythical creatures from the world that me and my girlfriend are developing. Actually, she started developing this years ago, but now I'm helping her, fleshing out and writing stories about this world. So we're slowly building to this big thing I'm definitely going to share more about in the future. But now I'm going to tell you just about this sprout spirit. Some old people that live in the villages of Fortare know that if you carve a little statue of a sprout spirit and put it in your garden, then the sprout spirits come at night and take care of your garden. And that way you don't have much problems in your garden because you're giving your respects to these little spirits that almost nobody nowadays don't know about. And they could be seen less and less, which is kind of beautiful and kind of sad, but they're cute little guys that make your garden grow better if you just invite them. Here at home we have a little garden of our own that is for spices, so I decided when I was finished with the little wooden statue that I'm going to put it there and see the little spirits at work. When I started with this little project, I had to become familiar with the tools because when years ago I carved some stuff, it was with a pocket knife. Now I bought tools that are made for carving. Since I've never used them, I had to get familiar which one does what and what's good for me. I was very surprised when I started carving that I felt more comfortable doing it with my right hand, which is odd because I'm left-handed. But I went with it, just fun observation that I was surprised by myself. In the beginning the tools felt a bit strange, but when I got more the hang of it, at first I wasn't sure if I'm feeling it, if I'm doing it right, but I didn't want it to do what I always do and spent a couple of weeks researching and reading and watching stuff about wood carving. I just wanted to do my little sprout spirit. And as I was carving, it felt easier and easier and I felt like I am getting the hang of it, and that was it. It was starting to take shape. When I finished carving it, I whipped out my wood burning tool from the dice video. If you didn't see that, you could, or you don't, that's fine. I burned some detail on the sculpture, so it was looking more like I imagined it, and it started to look as cute as I imagined it to be. So a job well done, I think. At the end, I felt that it was missing a bit of color, so I put some transparent color on it, and now I think it looks even better. I can show you now. Yes, that's the little guy. It has a butt, of course. And now is the time that I wait for the night to come and see if some little spirits come and take care of our little garden. I'll be very happy if it works because the mint doesn't want to grow. Like we tried couple of times and still nothing. Mint is very fresh to have, to cook with and to drink stuff with it and to make a tea with it. Little joy maker. I hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly had a lot of fun making it. See you soon. Bye.